Let's find out here, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ourselves into this third game of the series. What do you sort of make of the potential for mid-one this game on the Weaver? I mean, as the panel pointed out, a lot of the times where we have seen Weaver look pretty good, it has been when it's been backed up by the IO. This time around, of course, mid-one, he's going to be doing it without that sort of enabling support that's going to allow him to do much outside of his own individual toolkit.
It's going to be a lot of kiting, I feel like, from both sides. Very limited catch really being in the game. Like, you have your Malefice stun, you have your tag team, you've got some root from the Ember, which I think that's why they went for this on Nisha, because they wanted to have some better forms of catch versus the Weaver. I think he could definitely like weave in and out of the fights pretty decently because there is that lack of disable, but I've literally only seen Weaver work with IO. I'm the same with the panel a bit. I've been a little bit hesitant on the hero a lot of the times unless it's just like a phenomenal Weaver game or if he has IO. So we'll see if he can make it work. And yeah, I think this one should be pretty action-packed.
Well, let's see. And with the lane setups, is there any sort of matchup here that you feel is going to be rather one-sided early on?
I feel like Timber could really suffer. I'm going to be watching bottom lane a lot because IO enables the Ursa to really be able to push the issue versus that Timber saw. I don't know how this mid matchup goes. I don't think I've had to see Clinks versus Ember. Clinks does pretty good versus a lot of melee matchups because you literally just hit them.
Yeah, I feel Clinks. I think Clinks is going to do fine here.
Yeah, that's like a pretty good lane for him.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, Nisha's gonna have to spend a lot of money on regen. So maybe he's gonna be able to get these last hits, but he's gonna have to spend that extra gold to be able to keep himself topped off. And yet, eyes on Saksa, he's just gonna pull the waves. Okay, so that's gonna be the solution rather than having to deal with laning. He's just gonna have to manipulate it. And Puppy, he's gonna just follow him. So he's got the tether on the creep. He's just gonna hit him the whole way. And I think they were prepared for this to happen. You know, they have that ward already placed down early on from Puppy on the high ground, so he can just follow Saksa, keep tabs of him the whole time, and just keep hitting him with that creep.
Oh, doing quite a bit of damage with that. Seb coming across, trying to stop Puppy from going any further, but quick tether over to Batu. He's going to be able to keep himself fine. And then what in that top lane? Is this a difficult one for mid-one to farm into?
They should be able to clean up some Eidolons, but yeah, I think he's going to get slowed down a decent amount just because it's Enigma. You know, Enigma's always going to get those free denies off, and if Zai is careful, he should be able to protect the Eidolons, especially at this early level. No tell, he doesn't have Splinter Blast left. Once he starts getting Splinter Blast points, they can look to clean up those Eidolons, but first few levels, mid-one will miss a couple last hits for sure.
I'm sort of looking at this top lane, talking about Zai on the Enigma. Does this sort of strike you as a pretty solid Enigma game?
Yeah, looks real good. Looks very strong versus Timbersaw always. Like it a lot versus Wyvern pretty much at all stages in the game too. They both kind of counteract each other a lot, so I do like it. And just a super strong hero right now is Nisha is just taking an absolute beating in the mid lane. So he's like we said, he's got 13 last hits, he's holding his own, but yeah, he's gonna have to spend a little extra on that. Regen bottles here, might have to bring extra. And I'm looking at OG, look at how many sentries they brought to this top lane. 3 sentries to be able to protect the Weaver and just to protect maybe these like camps so they can try to get some pulls because Yapsor is being a nuisance. He's always just gonna walk over, block the small camp, block the pulls from the side. Now no tail.
Getting a little low here on the mid lane. Saksa did try for Nisha, but Nisha able to hold him back with the chains.
There's a reason we don't see Wyvern too often is how weak you really can be in that laning aspect. As every time your Arctic Burn is used, you're just a liability. You're just really at risk of dying every time. Yapsor again, still level 1, but the most important thing he has to do in the game is block the pull. Do not let Wyvern reset the positioning of lane. Because they will be able to get the Sentry Ward themselves. Now No-Tail though, in some trouble. Yapsor on him again.
Oh, yeah, so pretty much able to walk in aggressively and step out of these boots and windlace. They never really want to waste time chasing him, so he can get a lot of free damage in on the 2 of them.
They're getting pretty low up here, though. Do they have any regen on either? They don't yet on OG. They have a courier coming out with 1 set of tangos, but they are quite low. These Eidolons, it's going to start whittling them down pretty effectively. Mid one?
They're about to hit 2 on Yapsor.
They're trying to get onto him. Ooh, he's still level 1. He now hits 2. And oh yeah, No-Tail has to go back to base. So he's running all the way back, and mid one, that's gonna leave him pretty sad top.
I'm gonna have the 4-minute rune. Just gonna be down bottom. Nisha He's not going to be able to pick this one.
Slide it.
Can he go for the slide
He's
play?
gonna try.
Or
Saxa knows he's trying for it.
Oh, he tries, but Saxa able to grab that and make sure that Nisha doesn't get the refill.
Those 10k game senses. And as the Earth Spirit leaves the bottom lane, Seb was actually doing pretty well down here, but as soon as the Earth Spirit leaves, he starts to get pressured. And an interesting item build from Seb. He's actually got double bracer. That's kind of rare. I don't see that on Timbers. Mid. They go for Thompson.
So they can finish him off. They can. Can they get Nisha out of here, though? Saxa off the mark with the roll, but he is able to land the kick.
Ooh. The dream as a support. Your mid laner dies, you TP in and get that experience. Very nice for Saxa. A good rotation from Puppey, something unexpected. You know, the IO making that TP move early on, as he did see a nice opportunity for it. And Izai is getting away with, he's getting this full free farm up top. That's huge. A lot of the times we do see Enigmas, they start to get pushed away, especially when the Tusk does start to leave him or their secondary support starts to leave him. Izai hasn't happened to him.
No, not at all.
Denying his Eidolons nicely.
And you feel what sort of a big part of the reason why he's able to play this well up top is because the No-Tail can only do so much as a Wyvern in this scenario.
Yeah, it takes you have to hit level 2 for your Splinter Blast to even be online, and you're really just, Arctic Burn is just such a liability spell in the laning phase. Doesn't really do much of anything as they just sustain right through it. And the book's almost going to be up there for Zai, as they're bringing some even more reveal. Not gonna have to not worrying about relying on sentries this time around for the side of Secret. They're bringing a Dust to try to kill the Weaver, because OG, as we said, they started with 3 sentries top. Saxa looking for this another rune here. 3 seconds.
It's going to be top this time. Nisha able to keep it safe for himself. Not an offensive rune though. Still going to try for something on Thompson. Back up there for Saxa. Quick slide of fist dodge. Will keep it safe for the roll. The Dust is out. Thompson. He is going to get taken down here as Nisha and Yaps are able to dive in under the tower and get the kill. Also get some good damage onto Saxa here. He's got full stick though. Nisha, regen rune going. Saxa, is he able to cancel it? He is. Breaks the regen.
It's a little bit of a worry though that Thompson is dead twice now already. He does have the Falcon Blade. He is getting good farm in the mid lane, but now, the panel did talk about it's very feast or famine for Thompson in some of these games, where he's either off to a killer start where he's just assassinating everybody, or he is dying a lot. And it already has happened twice now. He's going to have to back up and just resort to jungle, as Nisha's having a really good start in mid.
Oh, for sure. Especially when it came to CS, and as you say, playing with the regen, it was a little risky. And Seb is taken down. Can't escape in time with the chains.
And Zai's still fine up here. If the catapult wave comes in, he's able to clear that one out quickly with an Eidolon. And Saxa, he's trying to punish this.
And they're diving
Zai,
in.
is he able to get away? He's high level.
I mean, they've got the silence. Is there any sort of save for Zai? There's not. Zai goes down. Nisha, could he get anything in return? He's going to turn towards Saxa. The 3 of them running down the Earth Spirit and No-Tail, as No-Tail will try for the TP out. Remnant jump over to the side, but No-Tail's going to get away. They'll just get Saxa out of this. The rest of OG able to back off in time.
That was pretty close for them. Not even, like, if Zai lives another fraction of a second or something, he might be able to turn for Black Hole. That was really scary for OG that they're able, and good for them that they're able to get away for mid one. Definitely seeing some great lanes coming up from Secret though, as this Ursa's getting a free start in the game, Ember's getting a free start, and your Enigma is not getting punished. He did get punished the once, but he's already got that book 1 timing. So this Weaver, he's gonna suffer in the lane a lot, as not level 6 just yet. They don't have a real for him up here though. The Dust was used before by Zai, so they don't have another one to look for the kill before he is 6. But with Book, I think they could really look to surround and start pressuring top super hard. Nisha, he's got an Arcane Rune too. He's going to start making the swing toward top. He sees that it's an Earth Spirit farming mid. Knows Klinks is just jungling. He's seeing opportunities to pressure, as there's the Book 1. No-Tail will just be able to fly away.
Nisha did pop the Arcane. He might want to try and dive for these. Trying to grab No-Tail, starting to bring him down with this Slider Fist spam. I mean, almost Slider Fist alone would have just done it. And he's in with the Remnants, clears out the trees. There's no escape for the Wyvern. As Nisha gets a kill out of it. He's going to look towards mid one.
Thompson's here too, so is Saxa.
See what they can set up on as they go in onto Zai. Zai, he's going to get some heals over from Puppey. Oh, no!
Oh, what the?
Oh, no! All right, I mean, it works out. Maybe not. No, they can't get mid one.
No, it doesn't.
It does not work out at all. As Puppey, he is going to die. Mid one will fall. Okay, it works out a little bit.
Okay, not bad.
All right, not bad. But a black hole instantly put to a stop there by the snowball. As well,
that happens.
But they got 2 kills, you know.
They do.
Oh, we have it.
I think they may have been able to clean that one up without perhaps losing him because of the black hole, but either way, mistakes happen. YapzOr, a little bit of a slip up there. Still looking for the next move. He's still looking for no-tell. He's under the tower, and we get to see that again.
A bit of a wild one. Tower the what?
It did look really weird for a quick second.
Yeah.
It was very, because he was so quick with how he picked him up inside the snowball. It was like instant as he got the black hole off, so. All right, bounty rune reset. Seb, he'll be able to likely get the 2 bot. I actually say that. He's only going to get the 1. There's a Necrobook Archer that's going to kill one of the bounties off, I think. Pya!
There we go.
Zai will be able to clean that one up. So, looks like a 2 for 1 for Secret. YapzOr is leaving the bounty rune top for Nisha to refill the bottle, I think. That's what it looks like at the moment. And OG's on the hunt. Topson has to start making some moves with this Clinks, with the Earth Spirit too. They can look to punish Zai.
That's the setup. Saxa able to find the angle, dropping everything. To make sure that Zai dies quickly without any time for Secret to come in.
Yeah, I want them to start getting pretty active with Topson. Every time he has like a Death Pact available, just start swinging around with the Earth Spirits. They have good kill potential every time the Earth Spirit is able to set up on one.
It's a little bit of a free kill here each time he's in lane when Nisha or Matu's around.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And mid one has to play recovery mode as this Weaver, as he's not had a bad start in the lane by any means, but mid lane.
Yep, the lead in onto Topson. Puppey with the backup.
The damage.
As they're just running him down. They've caught him. Definitely doing a pretty good job of making sure that Topson does not get out of control. 3 deaths now on the Clinks as they're trying their best to slow his game down. Still second highest in the net worth, keeping level with Matumba Man. But every time that Secret can kill him, it's definitely going to make that Clinks a little less scary.
This is a scary moment here for OG. This is now, what, 3 times the Clinks has died. Weaver mid one, he's trying to catch up and farm. And they have to send all their heroes mid. Timber's still getting some bottom, but Ursa, Matu is the big winner out of all this. He's getting so much more than mid one is. And mid one, he doesn't have an enabler. He at least thankfully has a Royal Jelly for himself, which I guess is kind of a mini enabler, but he doesn't have anything to buff him up from his team, like the Ursa does, who has an IO at the back. As Seb bottom, the 2 supports.
Seb.
Almost kill him.
Ooh, shot. Won't grab him. There's Seb. He's out.
Did you see YapzOr's build, by the way? Falcon Blade Tusk.
Oh, there you go. A little bit of mana regen, a little bit of damage, a little bit of HP. I mean, it does it all right. You sort of said it before. It can be seen as a bit of a replacement to the drums.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess he's feeling like he can actually get into the fights and hit, and we did see it just coming into play, right? The overcharge versus the Timbersaw with the tag team. Okay. And Matu, there it is. Battle Fury online, doesn't have any stacks to work with, but doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's very quick.
He's gonna accelerate so much faster than mid one. Don't know how mid one really gets the time to catch back up. I think his team really has to start causing chaos. They really have to start just making all these moves for the Weaver to get this space. Because I feel like Secret's just super happy with the way that the game has gone.
No, I think I have to agree. It's just on paper, it just doesn't look easy for the Weaver to carry this game, right?
And the thing is too is they picked double invis, and it is an Enigma who's going Necro 3. So I feel like for them approaching the team fights in these next few moments when Zai has this, it's gonna be impossible for Weaver and Clinks to get in. Like Topson just has to Death Pact and just play around that, maybe just eating Necrobook or just somehow clearing it out. I don't know. It seems like it's gonna be really hard for them just fighting into Secret when they do get that 5-man death ball with Necro 3.
I think it's going to be incredibly important that No-Tail is able to get some huge Winter's Curses off to stop them from diving in. But Matty's just got
what?
Wait, what? Well, we got to get a replay on that. We got what the...
down. He didn't know.
But he just solo killed him. He just died solo to an Ursa Battle Fury. That's all he had. What happened?
Oh God.
Oh.
And now Seb,
that's
Zai's on top of him. They've got to relocate.
Oh.
This is falling apart so quickly for OG.
Oh dear. Oh dearie me.
And something small to point out, but I do want to point out because I think it's kind of clever what Zai did. With his Necro 2 summon, the Timbersaw was pushing the bottom wave super hard, and he actually cut the wave behind the Timber so that there wasn't actually any momentum coming from that push from Seb. So small little things. And now Book 3's online, so I feel like Clinks and Weaver, their game, their team fight is just...
so hard.
It's just impossible. They can't walk in, they'll get rooted, and then they'll just die to even just the Necro Book. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty hard 5 to 10 minutes where OG is going to have to try to endure the pressure that's coming out. And he will be able to eat the book, like I said. So Topson, he does eat that melee book with the Death Pact. So at least they have that type of counter inside of the mid game. Can't die like that though on the Weaver versus Battle Furier. So he's just gonna farm so much faster than you. He's gonna get that next item up. Nisha. He is deep.
Yeah, he's got a remnant out though, right?
He does. And he's gone. Lack of control, really the name of the game in this one.
And Matu, blink done on top of the Battle Fury now. Actually look for the setup mid. They're going to jump in onto Seb. No tail. He's got the curse.
Oh, nice.
Lay it down onto the tusk. They'll be able to turn, take down Yapzor. Saxa trying to roll in, but he's off the mark here as they split. Saxa's found himself underneath the tower. As Saxa goes down, Topson trying to move in onto Matu, but with the Enrage out, he's fine. They've got 4 heroes secret still. They're ready to hold back OG. If OG tried to dive any further, they won't. OG, they'll hold off.
I think Topson just has to literally save Death Pact for the entire game. Just every time Necro Book is up, just walk up and eat that warrior, as it is available right now. He's sitting on top of the Remnant top. Rune spawns bottom though. As the books will pull the creep wave aggro, and there he is. He eats it again.
Oh, they're going for Roche. They know there's no Winter's Curse.
And Matu.
And that's pretty much the majority of the team fight potential for OG, right? The curse is very important to really be able to tackle Secret at this moment.
Yeah, Curse and Magnetize down. There's no way that they can effectively fight into Secret's traps. Yeah, this Roche, easy for Matu. And now Blink, Battle Fury, a super enabled Ursa, now has the immortality to be able to dive super hard. And there's no ults. So now Secret, they're going to look to run in.
Dire's middle tower.
That's Matu. Oh, he's in on Topson. Whoa. I mean, he's feeling strong, Matu.
He is. He knows the only person who can disable him, it's only the Earth Spirit. So if they see Saxa shows himself top, they're probably like, we can just go time. Like this Earth Spirit's the only form of control really on their team when there's no curse. The book is summoned up again. It's surrounding. Seb trying to hold on to the tower.
He's getting his mana taken away. Matu's in. Buy some time here with the Yules. Cold embrace him, but Seb, he's out of mana. Matu, is he going to be able to stay on top of him? Seb, able to find a little bit of burst to get out to the side on the backline. Saxa closes the gap onto Zai, but Puppy's over, keeping Zai safe, takes him over towards the side, gives space for Matu to finish off Saxa whilst they keep Zai alive.
And now the Tox is dead. They know they can play pretty reckless into this mid lane. No mana for Winter's Curse either on No Tail. Now he has to be careful. All right, if he gets slight chains there, he might actually go down. As the tower will drop. And mid one, he will at least be able to soak up the pressure, or soak up the space from this pressure. As his team does respond, he's able to at least finish up his next item, get that Yasha done. Don't know how much it's going to help him. It feels like he needs the next item after that SNY. And I don't know what SNY's... SNY. I guess the root is something he wants to be able to reduce, but that's not going to reduce black holes, so... At least it'll make him tanky.
Sure, yeah. I mean, it's obviously that very appealing item for pretty much the carry in every game on pretty much every hero. But it's definitely interesting to see how different players prioritize it in their build-up. As we do see some, getting as that second, third item. Some carries, they won't get it until sort of the last slot just to finish off their build.
Yeah, and also it's like sometimes we do see the Manta to be able to address the fact that there is like Malefice to be able to dispel the chains too, but Manta on range heroes usually doesn't feel great, but Topson is doing the Manta, so it does have its merits in this game.
All right. Saxa.
That's top.
He gets in onto Puppy. Puppy is going to get taken out. They're able to burst the IO. See if Matu wants to jump back in on this. He's thinking about it. He's going to go straight towards No Tail. Seb sends him up in the air with the Yules. Matu committing with the Enrage, holding his ground. He'll be able to finish off the Wyvern. Saxa rolls in. They've got mid one coming across, but Matu's already picked up the kill over to the side. He's locking down Topson, buying time for Matu to swing across. Topson will get the kill onto Zai, but he'll fall for it They popped the Aegis, but they've lost 4 on OG. Mid one, the
It's
only
dust.
one alive. They catch him with the dust. They're ready for the chase. Nisha, is he going to be able to grab him with the chains? But no, Mid one's too quick. It's away with the Shikuchi. They try to come hunting for him in the trees with that relocate, but Mid one is away. So they're 4 heroes dying. Only Zai going down. It's just another smooth fight from Secret.
Such quick fingers from Zai too. He almost dies instantly to the Clinks. The damage actually from Thompson was pretty crazy, but he gets the black hole. Even just a little instance of control allows Matu to get on him. And now Matu, we're talking about a little bit of difficulties for him to stick on these targets, stick on this Weaver and this Clinks. He's got Basher already after that blink. He is absolutely massive.
He's got the Basher, he's got the bullwhip, so he's ready to chase him down.
Yep. Thompson wants to get this next item pretty quick here, the Shard. It will be able to help out a lot, especially in those instances versus the Enigma. He would have had the kill because he would have had those 2 little extra guys, and we just have hit 20 minutes, so he will be able to get that one next. Nisha.
With the silence. Fair bit of damage, but again,
stop.
Puppy's around to help out, and now they'll turn. With the Maleficent on
Matu's
Saxon,
here.
Matu's just straight over the back lines. Tears down No Tail. They
My
bring
God.
down Saxa. It's 19-8, 6k lead for Secret. As this game definitely looking to go the same direction as the first. As Secret, they are completely in charge right now.
This Ursa's just out of control. Like, even Sab, he can't stand near towers now. He has to just immediately run away, and that's a tier 2 that they're going to have to just sacrifice. Mid one, he's just going to have to push out bottom as hard as possible. They're just going to have to watch this die. Thompson can do nothing about it.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
I've got the blink on Zai now. Bottom lane mid one. Trying to go for Nisha.
Bottom tower is under
He's got a
attack.
remnant.
Yeah. You can't do this alone, and in fact, Nisha's able to punch back just as hard.
Yapsor's on the hunt, too. They actually saw him, though. Soxa did ping out the fact that Yapsor was swinging over. So mid one should be okay. Say that, but Yapsor's trying for him anyway. Soxa is behind.
I mean, he's
A
on
bit
his own here,
ambitious
yeah.
He's like, I've got the Falcon Blade. I've got the damage.
And just trying to instill fear into them. He has got the backup of the relocate coming in. Saxa, he's trying to move it onto Yapsor, but Puppy's brought
he's
Nisha
coming.
over. They'll get the magnetize off, but Saxa's gone. Mid one trying to find Puppy here with the help of the backup of Tops, and they do get the IO. Nisha is having to deal with the 4 of them, but he's able to break out with the Remnant jump. Matu watching from the side. He's looking for No Tail. No Tail immediately with the cold embrace will live, but the bash is there. Onto Thompson. Thompson goes down. Sep will fall as well.
My God.
No Tail's also going to die. He drops
Okay.
the curse. It's probably not the only curse that he's dropping right now, as this game's looking rough. OG, they've lost 5. And Matu just continues to clean up. 10-0-5. BKB is shortly going to be on the way out.
I know this OG, they connected really quick too, but Secret, they showed up with their own force. Yapsor somehow survives during all of it, and Matu and Nisha they literally just kill everybody. Nisha just uncontrolled in the fight. Matu as well. He's always picking and choosing his targets. Sits back, waits for the Wyvern. Cold Embrace came out like literally instant to protect him, but he just moves to the next target. The Clinks gets bashed and just instantly killed.
Now this lead just continuing to grow for Secret.
Look at poor Thompson. He just gets bashed and just gets completely eviscerated. And Nisha just swinging in and out. He just gets in and out of the fights as Matu's able to hold his ground. And now it's an 11k advantage.
Matu, he's having a great time.
And poor mid one.
Oh no. Is he going to be all right? Has he got any way out of this? He's got the time
He's
with the
been
bash.
bashed. Oh my God.
He gets bashed. He didn't press the ult and he got bashed. I guess he wouldn't have had the chance anyway with the animation, but still, that's mid one down for 40 seconds. Another kill added to the list here for Matumba Man.
This game is way too out of hand. This Ursa is he's just too big of a beast. The Clinks and the Weaver, they've met their match. The Bear with the Basher, it's too much now.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
And Zai and Yap's already smoking up, seeing if they can find some action out in the map whilst Matu pushes
They've got
in
the
bottom.
reload. So they can always,
Yeah.
if he gets a catch with the tag team with a punch, with a walrus punch, they will always have the follow-up reload, the relocates, and Thompson, he knows exactly
They're
where
in.
he is. Yapsor's right on him.
They found Thompson. Saxon next to him. Zai's going to jump in, drop the black hole
There
onto
it
the
is.
2 of them. It's just 2 more easy kills here for Secret. It just doesn't stop her in this game. 28 kills here at 23 minutes in.
They just know exactly where OG is. Look, they're even pinging right now Matu to go protect him because of the relocate.
Matu's going to move it on to Seb. Puppy is TPing out. The curse is going to be dropped to cancel the TP.
Coming.
Puppy will fall. Matu with the BKB commits onto Notail. He'll get one. He's turning towards Mid-One. Mid-One, he's got to hope that he doesn't get bashed here.
Oh, God,
he's going to get bashed. He gets the time lapse up, but it's straight into the snowball. Dust is out with the Shikuchi Mid-One. He's hiding. Matu's ready to chase. Are there any more bashes here from Matu? He's going to be able to blink if he wants to chase. He certainly does. He wants Mid-One. Mid-One should be fine, though. Shikuchi, again, able to save him, as this time Mid-One will get out alive.
Get out alive, but lose their Wyvern and just continue to have no control of the map whatsoever. A Secret just swing from lane to lane, getting kill after kill after kill. Nisha now almost has a full Aghanim's. They're trying to set up for him up top, but it has to be Saksa if he's able to get the connection.
Oh,
he is
and
able
he does.
to get it, though.
Finds the opening. And straight away,
But
Nisha.
he's got illusion.
He has that illusion rune. It's going to be enough to save him. Remnant's out, though. Yields him up. But he's straight over. They're still trying to chase, but now backup's here. They do kill Nisha, actually. They're able to get him. But time has been bought for Secret to turn up. Matu's going again straight for Notail. Notail actually able to separate himself this time around. They've got the silence out of Matu. Could they kill him off? Matu pops the enrage. He's still got the BKB. He's going to pop it. Standing down. Turn towards Seb. Puppy comes in with the tether, keeping him alive. The snowball comes out for Yapso. Matu.
Oh my God, he's alive.
Finally, he's going to be able to live. He's going to be able to live. He gets out of there. Puppy with the save. They've killed off a fourth. The Saxa goes down. I mean, it's just too much for OG. God. It's too much. They cannot deal with Secret here.
Was he out of stones too? Like, did Saksa kick him because he had no stones left? I think that was the case, right? Because it actually kicked him on the low ground and allowed Puppy to get in range for the tether. That might have saved Matu, I want to say.
I mean, he was so close to going down.
So close.
But as every little thing coming into play there, keeping the bear alive, making sure that Matu's KDA does not get hurt at all.
Yeah, I really think he ran out of stones because he chased super hard to get that Ember kill. He did great connections from Saksa, but yeah, he ended up kicking Matu on the low ground, and maybe it was a save as we see it here. I think he might have died. Yeah, he kicks, but no, he had a stone to function with, so that
he would definitely have been dead.
Saved him. Yeah.
I guess Matu would still been able to pop BKB and enrage though, right? Because he did have bite, but he was holding them pretty long.
Would have been close.
Yeah,
it would have been close. Yeah. As now they're able to get an Aegis, and they're still in a comfortable spot. But OG, if they were able to get maybe some small kills, maybe some potential for them to come back, is now the game really just completely out of hand. Puppy now has a cheese, so all these situations where perhaps they get a big kill, it's gonna get turned around if they don't know how to dress on Puppy. He's gonna be able to heal them up to full.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yapsor already on the hunt, smoking alone because he always has that relocate, and they have the Abyssal on the Ursa, so it's a pretty guaranteed kill if they can get on top of mid one. Notail is in position though for the curse.
BKB on Zai.
Let's see Yapsor.
Yapsor chasing.
He'll find Notail.
They'll get one.
Immediately sent back top. Seb, he actually chases out forward. I think it actually scared Secret for a second. They didn't go for him. They see Thompson for a second though. Thompson does go the right way. So many sentries covering his escape.
There's one line. Nisha.
Silence off the mark.
Gonna TP in. The Zai's in with the black hole. And he's able to drop it onto mid one. That's all he needs. That's all he wants. I think we had it.
Saksa.
Oh.
He didn't get rolled out. Oh my God, that slight just missed him.
That must have been just off the mark. So they won't see him. Saksa will get away.
And there's just, at this point, there's no itemization that the Clinks and the Weaver can do to protect themselves. There's like, Yapsor's level 18. This Clinks is level 17.
I mean, Yapsor's going for it in the mid.
He's just in.
All right, I mean, he's got the backup. He will die for this, but Matu's been able to get in onto Notail. Can Matu get another one out of this? No, Saksa rolling away. I mean, he loses his life, Yapsor. As a support for a support there in that situation, and I guess when you're down 15k, it's going to be favorable to OG. It's a little something.
Yep. Yapsor's just being kind of a psycho, I feel, this game. I think he knows how comfortable in a position they are, that he's able to go for those little solo plays, just get Matu in to clean up some kills. very selfless YapzOr, as it's not usually the case. You know, we're used to seeing YapzOr being more about himself. But he is like 5-2 and 16. He has actually owning this game anyway, so. He's set up for the next target. Topson was seen up top for a moment. They have ward coverage all around the area too. They actually saw Topson for a second.
Secret just chilling in OG's triangle. Topson.
Topson.
Go for Zaya. There's a lot of damage now.
Nice.
With the extra skeletons. See if Nisha can punish him.
Oh, they saw him.
Oh, they've got backup detection. YapzOr comes in, drops the dust. Topson is at least able to spend up his cash. He's going to have the Deso ready for next time.
Yep. Gets to relocate. They get an extra kill on Puppey, and he does force all of Secret to the far left side of the map. So at least OG is going to be able to get some time to farm on this right side. I say they're going to get time, but look at Matu. He's just a single-man force running into the enemy triangle.
I mean, he really is. He's just running at them alone. He's able to just step up, take down No-Tail, and it feels that very little can be done to stop him. They're going to try and turn. He pops the Enrage. He's got the backup of YapzOr. As they turn to lock down Saxa, Saxa tries to roll away, but Matu, he's got the bashes, takes down Saxa. Time lapse from mid one, keeps him alive. Matu is getting rather low. Can they finish him off here? They can the once. That's the Aegis stop, but now the backups in. Nisha comes in with the chains onto mid one, onto Seb. Mid one trying to run, but they've got the magical with the shards and the remnants. And they take down the Weaver. They take down the Timbersaw. Triple kill for Matumba Man as his game continues to go untouched. 20, 0, and 11. He's pretty much got the money for the Swift Blink. He's level 25. It really has been perfect for him.
You know, last game may have been the Topson show with his Ricky. This one it's just all the Matumba Man show. He's level 25, Owen. This
is insane.
This is insane. Like 22k net worth at 30 minutes. Yeah, that's what's his GPM anyway? 733 on an Ursa. Like that's pretty damn high.
And what can they do about him, OG? Ready for the base defense, but Seb still down for 30. Mid one out as well for 20. Really not wanting to spend his buyback as, of course, his gold already lacking behind that.
Topson is setting up the defense. He's going to set up more skeletons. Invis again. So they've got 4 up right now, and he is doing decent damage because he has the quiver plus the Deso hit. So it actually does force Matu back a bit. They don't want to commit into all these skeletons either, as now there's 6 of them down. So they'll give some respect to OG for their defense. Back up, finish the next few items as, bam, Swift Blink done.
No surprises there as well. Another item faster than the patch fastest here from Matu.
Yep. Definitely. This is the best Ursa game I think I've ever seen, honestly. He's just ripping them all to shreds with ease as
I mean, the Tops and the mid one are looking for action up here. They're going to find Puppey. He's got the Ghost Scepter. He's fine. Matu's actually just going to jump straight in.
He's got No-Tail.
He's just going to go straight in onto No-Tail. Look over towards Saxon. Saxon's able to roll away. Matu turns towards mid one, but mid one gets the time lapse off in time. They've got the detection out, dust in place. They roll straight over towards him. They lock him down.
God.
No chance for mid one in another fight.
And they're relocating. They're cutting them off. Saxa heads north.
And Nisha.
Nisha's on his tail.
Straight in with the remnants. Can they find him?
Oh.
Saxa. Oh, he's very far away with that cliff movement.
Wow, he like surfed the edge of the map there as the air spirit. That was pretty dope.
Grinded along the cliff.
Yeah. But Matu, he sees another target. He saw Clink show himself in the mid lane, so he starts running at him immediately.
There we go again. Look at the distance covered here. There's no chance of catching this Earth Spirit.
It looked really cool. Like, I know usually we see it. Usually you end up like flying off of the map, but the way he lined it up, he was like right on the edge of it, just skirting it. It was nice. A nice visual thing, but not so much in the game for them, as OG still just really getting bullied here by Secret. Poor mid one especially. Never able to do anything in the game. 2, 7, and 5 this week.
Oh, and Seb.
Fully addressed, and Seb.
Matu's just in again.
Matu, he sees the target.
Every time he sees No-Tail, he just jumps straight
No-Tail.
away onto the Wyvern. No holding back from Matu. He'll step towards Seb. Seb getting low. The disarm comes to an end. Matu picks up another. He's over towards Topson. He'll take Saxa instead as Saxa presents himself, rolls in. Matu quickly tears him apart.
24-0-12. 322 last hits. My God. Topson, he's setting up the army.
I mean, what can Topson and mid one do? They're going to try poking at Matumba Man.
Don't poke the bear, Owen.
He's going to get mad. Oh.
Oh?
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, he tried to TP out.
Top barracks has fallen.
Is it? Oh, he might. Oh, he's got the backup. He Yapsil's in. See Nisha jump towards the back lines. Mid-1 having a good time to get away. No tell. He's getting taken down by Nisha. A lot of damage coming out from Thompson and mid-1 though. Nisha's in here underneath the skeletons. Nisha, he's gonna go down. Size him with the black hole though. The counterplay is there, but mid-1's off to the side, and mid-1's able to get the damage done. Him and Thompson get another. They'll turn over now toward Yapsor. See if they can bring this down. Mid-1's got to separate himself from the bear. Saxa getting low. Mid-1 punched up by Yapsor. Mid-1 trying to Shikuchi away. He managed to keep himself safe. There's been the setup here from the curse. OG, they've got the lockdown onto Matumba Man. He's popping the BKB. He's trying to run, but the physical from Thompson and mid-1, it's a lot. Thompson kiting out the bear, waiting for the enrage to come to an end as they turn. They take down Poppy. They take down Matumba Man as well. It's a triple kill for mid-1. OG having to use a couple of buybacks, but somehow, really against all the odds, they're holding themselves into this game somehow.
They took that fight really nicely, actually. Just maybe Matu being a little bit too eager, just standing up there, taking a bit too much damage. They have to relocate and reset themselves. So while that relocate happens, Nisha commits in, and then the black hole comes off to try to follow him, but the Ursa wasn't back yet. He was still getting relocated back. OG with the numbers. Able to actually take the fight for the first time in this game, finally.
I mean, the Ursa was back, and on OG's side, mid-1 wasn't caught in the black hole, so he was able to still do a significant amount of damage onto Zai. As we see it here, out to the side. Sure, he locks them down, but mid-1's able to still go to work, and by the time the black hole's ended, Zai, he's straight up dead.
Yeah, mid-1, he did a great job kiting this fight. I just was watching him for the most part, just really getting in and out of it.
They couldn't quite get him.
Yeah, they couldn't stick on the targets. They did a great job of kiting out Matu. And now they finally get space on the map, move out, pick up some couple items that they desperately need in the game, and maybe some signs of hope for OG. Still a pretty tall mountain to climb for this game, but definitely some signs of life.
Absolutely. They need a few more of these, a fair few more of these. But they've already managed to shut a 27k deficit down to 17. So they're definitely turning it in the right direction for themselves. That's bottom lane. Nisha. He should be fine it. Able to dodge that roll from Saxa.
He's still a very tough kill. You know, the only reason that Nisha did die is because he committed. He full committed with all of his remnants to get into that fight there. Usually he should be able to just swing himself out because he's got 33 armor. He's also level 25 too. He's got Elven Tunic. He's got all this evasion and stuff. So he is very tanky. He just did overcommit a little bit. Secret overplaying their hand a bit. Still in a very comfy spot. As Matu, they're going to check out that Roche. It's going to spawn. He's going to kill it with ease once he looks to start committing. And can OG... I don't know if OG can actually swing over there. That does not look like a fun
They can't get her in time against an Ursa.
No. And Secret's actually expecting them to, though. Look at Matu. He hasn't started yet. He just keeps prepping the overpower for someone to show on this ward.
I mean, maybe he kind of wants them to come over, you know?
I think so. They use buyback. So if he sees Thompson, he kills Thompson, like, or it's just game over, right?
Yeah.
There's no clinks then. So, yeah, really looking to scout. They're even sending the necro books around that ward to see if there's anyone invis kind of checking it out. Very patient here from Secret. And they're under ward vision, so they smoke, but it's under that vision of OG. So OG is aware of it.
I mean, and for OG, do you want to take this fight around the pit?
It doesn't seem like a great place to fight versus BKB Black Hole. Seems like a really tough way to actually approach, and yeah, that Roche is down. And now it's a Refresher Shard too. Will they give that to Nisha? Yeah, I like it for Nisha. Refresh all those Fire Remnants.
Seb standing.
Might just give it to Zai anyway, but yeah, he does. Okay, so they're just going to give it over.
They're going to try and make the move in onto Matumba Man. The Yules here wasting some time in the enrage. Matu getting taken out for now by Puppy. Over to the side. Nisha having to step away from Thompson and his skeleton army. And move over towards Nisha, chasing him down, forcing him to jump back yet again. A lot of damage onto the Ember. Matu waiting for the chance to get back in on this as he watches from the high ground.
Mid-1's starting to hurt. He's level 25, so he's got that extra Geminate too. And now he's got Scotty. So he is starting to hit them pretty hard. Matu, waiting for an opportunity.
He's going to go for it.
He's got the enrage.
Jumps in, gets the bash. Has he got enough damage? The Cold Embrace will come out. Buying some safety here for mid-1. The BKB's out on the side. He's in for the black up and immediately put a stop with the Wizard's Curse, but it doesn't matter. The bash comes out onto mid-1. Mid-1 will put the buyback. There's Thompson. He's got the physical damage to take down Zai. Sep still alive for now. Now the turn over towards Saxa Sep. He's getting low. Matu, can he quite finish him off? The cold embrace from No-Tail, keeping Sep safe for now. Sep still alive, is able to chain out to the side, as Sep will live. The Chakram turn is able to burst him out. Does get caught by the shards as Zai goes down. Puppey trying to TP out, but Matu, he's been left in the front of this all, as they're able to pick him off as well. He's out for 100.
Barracks are under attack.
Oh my god, and now the Clinks also hits level 25. A lot of buybacks again. OG, they did have to use 3 to just join back into the fight to protect themselves, but a pretty decent one is Matu. He's gone for 80 seconds.
Oh my goodness.
Look at the army of skeletons that Thompson was able to lay
so
down
much
in that
damage.
fight, by the way. It really was. Like, Nisha had to cheese and reset and run away, which got the Ursa isolated. And now Tower being brought down very quickly.
Yep, so trying to defend them off. With 2 heroes down. Of course, you know, now at this stage, as we can see, a lot of buybacks being used over the past 5 minutes from OG to allow them to turn this. So still in a risky position if they lose some of their cores.
OG's used every single hero's buyback. If they lose anybody, they're gone for a long time. Wyvern, sure, he's still dead, but they're gonna move.
They're getting a lot done with this though.
Still dead.
They're getting a lot done.
Radiant's bottom
It's going to be 2 sets of racks here that OG's able to take away from Secret. Yapso jumps in. Zai, he's in. He's looking for the center. He found the black hole. He's managed to catch Thompson. He's managed to catch Saxa. Have they got the damage to bring down Thompson? Saxa will fall. Thompson able to get the heal off though. Thompson, he's still alive. As Nisha is desperately trying to chase him, but Sep sends Nisha up with the ult, stops him from being able to chase the Clinks. As Thompson, he's ready to turn, sets some more skeletons. Mid-one starting to push back onto Nisha yet again. Does Nisha want to chase him outside the base? He doesn't. As we're
got the level 25 Clinks, and did you see what item he purchased? He's got the Helm of Dominator too.
So what's the strat here?
You get yourself a huge creep with high HP and just eat it, and then you have this bonus from your level 25, so it's like this 50%, 150% bonus, 17% damage bonus too. Pretty huge. He's always gonna have the creep available to eat now. And somehow OG in these last few fights have been able to take it with these buybacks. But now, as we've mentioned, they have no buybacks available on absolutely anyone. So they have to be really careful in this next fight. They're really bringing it to Secret. Matu, he has to get protection. When he starts getting kited around, when he starts getting focused on by the Weaver and Clinks, he needs a little more help.
Yeah, that's insane. This Helm of the Dominator, that's an insane amount of health and damage.
Uh-huh. Does he have the creep ready? He does, right? Right next to him? Yeah. And there you go. 5k HP. Look at his damage on the Clinks as well.
5k HP?
He's hitting well over 500 now,
Oh
too.
my goodness.
This might be enough for them to just kill the Enigma. Like, sure, you don't have a BKB canceler, but you just kill him inside of the black hole if Thompson's not caught in it. This damage might be too overwhelming for Secret now at this point, as they're surrounding Puppey and Matu.
They're able to get in onto Puppey. Puppey! He pops the Ghost Step to Matu, pops the BKB, turns towards Saxa, but the curse is out, holding Puppey back. Matu is trying to finish off Saxa, but Saxa's going to be set. The cold embrace keeps him alive. They jump over with the Abyssal on towards Thompson. Black hole is down. Zai, he's locked down Thompson, and they got the damage to kill this Clink. They're throwing everything onto him, but Thompson, he's still alive. The Malefice is there. Thompson held in the Midnight Pulse, though it's enough damage. Thompson will fall. He'll buy back. Nisha and Puppey both low. They're looking for No-Tail. Puppey's actually going to TP out of this mid one. He's getting back in, but actually not able to finish off Puppey. As Puppey with the Ghost Step to TP gets out. Not allowing opportunities for mid-one to right-click him down. As Thompson immediately using the buyback. He's going to be able to find himself a DD rune. And again, Matu is down for 70 seconds.
You see how much damage he took in the fight? Like, he's under Midnight Pulse Black Hole, and he stands his ground and survives throughout all of it, and still survives a little bit afterwards. Matu does go down. Still a good fight from Secret with that Black Hole coming in, but Jesus, this is a scary game.
Yeah.
Tops. Look at his damage. He's doing 700. I don't even know. Like 800 damage right now. No, it's like 730.
Come on, maths. Come on.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, the quiver too. Come on. And the Death and DD and all that.
Okay. Well, yeah. That's advanced maths. Thompson.
He gets his DD dispelled. The book. 25 seconds still. The full squad's back. No-Tail, he's got the ninja gear. He's keeping himself smoked up in the back so that he can avoid those jumps from
Mid-one.
Man.
Mid-one's going in. He's going right at the mid, forcing them back to the fountain. Thompson, he's starting to try ending the game. He's going for the tier 4. They got the silence hound on Nisha. Nisha up in the air with the yours is able to dodge the stun. But at the same time, Saxo is able to make it back onto Zai. They'll turn over towards Saxo, though. Saxo's deep, and he'll pay for that. Slips
They
up there.
need Saxa. They have to back away without him. There's no way they can look to a fight without the Earth Spirit. Nice slight dodge there coming out from Nisha again. As we see, he picked up a Lincoln Sphere, I believe, as his last item, and he did get a Spell Prism, so one of the fortunate items that he could have gotten. And looking at Zai, I think he's realizing, like, my god, Klink's tanked a whole Midnight Pulse Black Hole. I need a second Midnight Pulse. He's almost got Ags.
I mean, that will do the job. That's going to be a solid counter to this sort of incredible 5k HP hero that Thompson can become.
Unless the Black Hole gets canceled. He has to be very careful. N0tail has been in position a lot of these times to be able to do so. And he's had a hard game. Like, N0tail is 2-15. He is really just getting focus fired by Matu. And Matu does need to keep doing so, as this game can really go both ways now at this point.
Still in a bit of a shaky situation when it comes to the buybacks, of course. OG.
Yep. They did use Topsons in that last one. That's absolutely true. They do have a couple of those other ones coming back up, but Topsons really feels like it's by far the most important.
I mean, at this point as well, with the way that OG's being able to hold on, like, do OG need to play on the aggressive, or can they sort of play this waiting game against Secret?
It's so scary. Like, if Topson literally just gets BKB, if he just dies to a black hole, the game is probably just over for him. So it's scary to make those type of plays without just straight vision of them. If they get vision of them, perhaps they could look for a smoke play, but they only have these two wards bottom. At least it sees the Ursa, but Secret's not playing around that one, so it's a risk. If they want to make that play, you know, you got to accept the fact that it's high risk, high reward. Hobson with no buyback still for a very long time, 4 minutes. They're getting aggressive though. They're looking to play around that vision at the moment.
OG just buying time here for those buybacks to be in a bit more of a comfortable spot. As Mid1's going to have his back in 10.
I think Secret was also trying to farm their buybacks. They didn't have the gold on Matu or on Niche for the last few times because they're just, you know, level 27, level 28. These buybacks are expensive. They've committed most of their gold. Now they have it ready. So now they will have an extra force to bring to the team fights as well. As we see the Helm of Dominator Ancient running down mid.
There we go. We'll die here though. The last of the dinosaurs. Now there's Matu. He's onto Mid1. Mid1, he's been chained. They've got the Cold Embrace. Winter's Curse looks down Matu's eye. He's getting in position for the black hole. He's going to be able to drop it. He's been able to find the three of them. He's locked down Mid1, but Mid1, he's going to go down. He buys back straight away. He's going to get back in on the action though. Over to the side. Nisha being locked down. They've lost Saxon. They're moving it on to Thompson. The Cold Embrace buys some safety, but Matu's just able to build up the swipes. Thompson caught straight in front of the bear. As he goes down for good, dead for 2 minutes. Secret roll over towards N0tail. As this is the sort of fight that really puts OG back in the position they were finding themselves very early this game. Mid1 and Saxon, can they find any sort of pick-off really to break apart this potential push from Secret?
They have to cause some type of havoc here because it's 100 seconds with no clinks. Secret, they scout out the Roche. It's not up. It's about up in 40, but they're going to look to run down in lane right now. It's 40 seconds before their Enigma does spawn, but Zai, he hits hard in that fight. He gets the black hole onto the 3.
Nice enough.
They don't have the cancel. They do kill him pretty quickly, but it does enough of the control. It gets Mid1 taken out and Seb, and then Thompson's just alone. Sure, he's got his little army of his skeletons, but versus these 3, he's got no hope. The Secret walking up onto the high ground. Big gold injection too. Matu now 6k gold. And they know Thompson's not back for
That's
a
a long
very
time.
long time. Like it's the whole duration.
Mid1. Ooh. They're going to try and turn onto Yapzor, but Nisha's coming in.
Tanky.
The chain's on Mid1. Mid1's still happy to hold his ground.
They can secure megas. They still have 50 seconds without the clinks. Zai's respawning as well. Does he have bots at the moment? He does not. So he can't actually go back to join his team.
They're a little scared.
Back away.
They don't want to try and
Roche.
commit for the Megas. They're playing it
Yeah,
safe.
the Roche, they have their couriers in Roche, so they're going to go pick up an Aegis, a Cheese, Refresher Shard, and an Ags. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Matu might look to pick up himself his Shard, too. Then he gets like a free Ags and a Shard, so he can just hold his ground even more so. Because he is full slotted, so.
He's easily got the money to do so as well.
Yeah. Nisha also getting another form of control. I was waiting till he did upgrade it. He's gone for the Gleipnir. Very effective this game versus those mobile heroes. Timber, Weaver, Clinks, Earth Spirit. Super late pickup, but it will prove to be pretty effective versus these as no BKBs. They only have like Mantas and stuff and SNYs to prevent any of those roots. And yeah, Ags on Ursa. Who else got what?
Aegis on Ursa.
Pressure on Enigma. Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna have those.
And Cheese probably where? Hey, where is the Cheese? Am I blind? Yeah, it's on Nisha.
Nisha's
okay, Nisha's got that one.
In the backpack.
I was like, am I blind? What's going on? A DD? Ooh, DD spawn stop.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Got it.
36,000 gold lead now. 63 to 26.
And somehow OG are still holding on. I mean, last time around it was a 27k lead, and we saw OG being able to push it back down to about nearly sort of half that. Now the challenge has definitely been upped to another level.
Yes.
Now on 36k.
They haven't really picked up any other items either, really. Like, Thompson has 4k, but they've had to keep using these buybacks constantly to come back into the fights to have a chance in them, so they haven't really picked up much of anything.
Go for Seb. Seb is getting a lot of stacks here built up upon him. The Winter's Curse. Lockdown Matu, give chance for Seb to try and get out of it, but Nisha's onto the back lines. He's in onto No-Tail. No-Tail pops the Glimmer to try and keep himself safe. Seb and No-Tail both rather low. The DD's been popped by Nisha here, and over to the side. Ty's got the black hole, and Saxon's rolled straight into it. He drops the black hole, takes down the two of them as he locks down both Midborn and Sax, so they're both out of the game for 2 minutes. And now they move over to catch Thompson as well, as Thompson, he'll try his best to run, but they've got the catch with the chains to bash. Thompson's down. He does have buyback, so does No-Tail, but this time it's going to be 100 seconds without Midborn and 80 without Saxa.
And mid one, the play that he goes there with Soxa, they try to take Zai out of the equation, just kill him before anything. But he just midnight pulls black holes the two of them, and they actually just die for the attempt of pushing him away. And now he did pop the Refresher Shard immediately. He's got another black hole ready.
He has. He's,
and it's just the Timber and the Clinks.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna hold either one of them.
One of those would definitely end the game here if it's not going to end already. The Secret with 44k lead, ready to claim the Megas. We'll see what OG's got left from themselves here.
They gotta just watch. At least wait till they have the Wyvern up before you do get caught. So at least you have a way to prevent one of the black holes a little bit.
Zai popping the Midnight Pulse down. He knows the Sax who tried to reclaim the gem. As they're moving in onto Seb. Seb is in trouble. He needs help, and he needs it now. Cold Embrace helps him for a little bit of a moment. Curse will look down for the side, but Zai's in. Black hole's down onto Thompson and onto No-Tail, as that should be enough to end the game. There'll be a buyback coming out from No-Tail. The Lotus Sword bide a little time. No-Tail jumps in. Cold Embraces himself. He's got nothing else to offer here. As Matu moves over to the Wyvern, GG is called, as Secret will finally be able to close out this game through a quite a lead here. 53k gold advantage at the end of it all. As OG, they certainly fought well whilst behind.